Well, hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? A very, very happy Wednesday to you. Hope everything is going well in your part of the world. Got my other headset on today because I accidentally left my black one at work. So we've got this one with the earpiece that doesn't stay on all the way anymore. But we're good. Back with more Megastore Simulator, back with more fun. Hoping today that we're going to get the forklift. Also going to be doing a little bit of experimenting with pricing. I want to check some stuff out and see like what kind of effect it's having on us to have our prices set at where they are versus maybe knocking them down and getting more customers in here. So we're going to run like a test of 3 days one way and then 3 days another way, not changing anything in the store over those 6 days, and seeing what how our money kind of stacks up and how our XP stacks up over those 6 day period. That's still potentially small sample size, but we're going to try anyway, just for the sake of science. And we're going to have fun because we always have fun. And that is the most important part. But I'm going to stop talking. We're going to start saying hello to everybody that we got here, starting with the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, and Lady Fluffy Dragon, the trio of triumph, the trifecta of tremendousness. They are the bestest of them all. No doubt about it. And I see Cozy here. A very happy Thursday to you because you're in the future. And I see David here as well. I know Lady Fluffy Dragon will not be around today because she has some things going on. But Lady Fluffy Dragon, a very happy Wednesday to you, wherever you may be. And then we've got early hellos from Robert Love, and it was Brian Pietrowski's birthday yesterday, so we got to do the official thing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brian Pietrowski, whose birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to you. High five. Awesome. I hope you had a wonderful one for sure. Dublin Games also here. Muna is here. Time and Tide is here. I'm in Whitpro is here. Mystery Rob, also known as Rob Evans, is here. We've got to go all the way back up to the top again. Sasquatch is here. We've got Tony's Hummel here. We have Bergd is here. Pam Spraggins is here. Charlotte Ward is here. Crystal Amber is here. We've got Dublin Games also here. Daniel Brockett is here. Michael Porters is here. Going down the list, other names. Danny G is here as well. We've got other names that I haven't called out. Eric Setzer is here. Driver is here as well. Alyssa Boyd is here. Alex Bryant is also here. Charlotte Ward. I think I said hi to Charlotte. I'm not sure if I did. Hello again. Other people that are here. Rosie Langer is here as well. Raymond Austin is here. And Grin is also here as well. Carla James is here. And Mark Beltman is here. Rich on Wheels is here. Still going down the list. Man, we got a lot of people here. Guardian Jane is here. Lose the News, I hope I said that right, is here. Unique Foxy is here. Ultra Omega is here. Shelby is here from the future. Happy Thursday to you. And on the Twitch side, we've got STC18 here, and Fisher Plays Games also here as well. And for all the other, we've got Jay Wee Paulcast, who just walked in, and Fed Amanda also here. Arthur Rompai also here as well. And for all the other people that we have that are out there watching and lurking, hi. A very, very happy Wednesday to you. Let us hop in to our wonderful store. And we got all the peeps coming in today, man. We got lots and lots of peeps coming in. Stassi also here. How you doing, Stassi? Good to see you. Gonna hope that today the loading screen doesn't take nearly as long as it did last time, but we're gonna see. Wow Mittens Meow. Wow Mittens Meow. How you doing? Great to see you as well. And yeah, it's really thinking. So yeah, I hope everyone's been having a really, really good day. While we wait for the loading screen, we can talk about stuff. Andy, Chris, and Thander also here. How you doing? It is great to see you. There we go. It's starting to move a little bit now. Inching, 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 inching. We can see the blue line. There it goes. Slowly making its way across. Slowly, slowly, slowly making its way across. It's thinking about it just a little bit. And Kylie Blythe, how you doing? Great to see you. I do have my chat set on live chat, so I am good there. Oh, and then it stops halfway. Why must you be that way? Why must you be that way? Doily Gaming, how you doing? Great to see you as well. So yeah, I guess, well, I've got another minute to talk about it. I've got a Google sheet set up. I'm not going to worry about bringing it up on the screen, but I just a Google sheet that's set up that can, like, it'll show me. I've got like the number of customers that we get every day, the number of satisfied customers, the number of people that find things to be too expensive, the number of things that we sell, how much money we make, how much XP we get. So yeah, we're going to run it 3 days one way, 3 days the other way, and see kind of what the difference is between the two. Assuming that the game ever decides that it wants to load. I really have no idea why this has gotten so slow here. And I'm on this screen, so I know I'm clicking here. So it is weird. Yeah, the wrenches did become shields, but I think I'm still going to have to call them the best wrench crew in the business, because they've always been wrenches. And I don't think I can go to the best shield crew in the business, because that doesn't sound as good. I like the wrench crew better. So even though they have shields, I think they're just going to have to be wrenches. For sure. Your name is a troll name from a different stream. Oh, okay, that's fine. No problem. No problem at all. And Holguin Guy, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. May not even notice what. Let's hope we can get the forklift and go up all the levels. Well, that won't be today. Because that would be a heck of a lot of levels. And at this point, I am so confused as to why this is like stuck here. I mean, it feels like it did this last time, and I don't know why. Well, now it's definitely thinking about it, I think. Like my mouse is, there we go. Man, oh man. Jeez, oh Pete, that is crazy. So, but there it is. We're there. All right. And oh yeah, I know they changed some things. I know that one of the things that they changed that I remember seeing or hearing about is that the labels on the pallets now no longer go away. So like if you sell out of something, it'll keep the pallet label there, which is cool. I'll have to figure out exactly how we go about like refilling the pallet once the pallet empties, but at least we'll be able to look at the pallets and see like what was on the pallet. We can order from the pallets, which is nice. So whenever we run out of something, we can just reorder from the pallet, and we'll be in good shape that way. Other than the fact that I've got pallets everywhere, but that's a different story. We won't worry about that. We will be okay. We will be okay. Yeah, it takes a lot, man. It's taking a while is an understatement there, driver. That took like forever for that to go. So, oh man, and Rob Evans.
Hello world, good night world.
Thank you so much for the £1.99. That is awesome of you. Thank you, my friend. Definitely appreciate that. I think we're good to go. Oh yeah, and they also got a recycle bin where you can sell your furniture. I remember seeing that. I have no furniture to sell, but I do remember seeing that they do have a recycle bin where you can sell your furniture now, which is cool for the people that have stuff that they need to sell. That is kind of nice. But I think we're ready to go. Let's get into it. So, day 38, the first day of our 3-day test, where the prices are where they are before we knock them down to see if it's going to make things better and make people happier and get us more XP and stuff. Store is open for your convenience. Here we go. Let's do it. And John Swigert, how you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. You have 10 self-checkouts. Can you have 10 self-checkouts? Did they change that? I thought you could only have 6. Or is it a function of what level you are? I thought you could only have 6 of those. Why do I seem to remember that you could only have 6? Equipment. Is it... I don't know why I thought you could only have 6. That's weird. I mean, we have 5 and we're getting over 100 plus customers a day, so that's pretty good as it is. But yeah, 10 feels like the heck of a lot. Feels like it's a real whole lot of them. So, and let's see, other people. Chong Fung is here. How you doing? I remind you of the meh emoji from the Emoji Movie. I never saw that one, so I'll have to take your word for it. Meh. What does the megaphone do in game? It just annoys people. That's all it does. It serves no other useful function other than to annoy people. a lot. But that's about it. So, how do you get into Discord? Oh, we can put up a link to the Discord. There it is. So that should get you in. All you got to do is just join in, and you should be fine. There's no, you don't have to do a double secret handshake or anything like that. You can just pop on in and be part of it. So, why is this box here? Why is there an empty box on the floor? I do not know. Let us put it away. So, they didn't say you could have more than 6, but I don't see why you couldn't have more than 6 self-checkouts. For some reason, I always thought that the limit at some point in time was 6. But I don't know why I thought that. But I thought for some reason that at some point in the past, there was something that showed that you could not have more than 6. I could be wrong. I absolutely could be wrong. But for some reason, I thought I remember there only being a limit of 6. But like I said, I have no idea why I remember that. So, wonder if the NPCs would do something with you using... No, they won't. They just get annoyed. That's all it is. That's all. Ain't that right? Don't you get annoyed every time that I use the megaphone? Every single time? Huh? Meh. She loves it when I use the megaphone. Every time. But yes, of course, I mean, aside from that, it serves no useful function. If I had a megaphone in real life, Susie Lou would not stay with me. She would not. Susie Lou would be like, I'm out. Done. Game over. See you another time in life. We're not doing this anymore. Yeah, that would not be good. Me with a real life megaphone would be an absolute... I would be potentially borderline insufferable. So yeah, I would never do anything like that to poor Susie Lou. That would be very, very bad. Very, very bad. And half the time I'm using it, I am saying stuff like, your face is stale. Shut up. I do say that a lot. Absolutely. I'm not going to lie. I'll tell the customers off for being all cranky about the prices that they're paying for stuff. Because they get cranky. And they deserve to be called out for being cranky. So, I'll call them out. Absolutely. And I think that they changed something as well in the game, so that way, if you tell an order to go to the back, all your future orders will also go to the back instead of it defaulting to whatever it defaulted to before, which was definitely something that we were having problems with. Where we would like order something and then another order would default to the other part of the store. It would default to the storefront, and it's like, no, that's not what I want. So yeah, I think they fixed that as well. So Clintus Fobs, how you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. And what level do you have to be to get the other lift? Level 30 is where we have to get to get the other lifts. So we are a few levels away because we are midway through level 27. So level 30, we get the forklift. If we take a look at what we have that's coming up available to us very, very soon, we have, if we go to management and growth, we get another store expansion at level 28. We get the next warehouse expansion at level 30, and then at level 30, that allows us to get the electric pallet jack that serves no useful function other than to move things around the floor faster. And then the forklift, which allows us to actually lift some stuff in the air on a couple of the higher racks on the pallet rack. And that's what those things do. But we just got to get to that point. All right, so now this is going to be my first test. So we're going to try this out. Can I pick this up? I don't think I want to move it. I'm just going to leave it like that. Actually, let's try this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not at all what I wanted. So let's set that back down. And then let's pick that up and swing that like that. Okay, that's what I want. I want to try and have these all facing out so I can see the fronts. Okay, cool. And then swing you like that. Whoa, can't unload a pallet there. Cool. The pallet robot, I mean, it'll be interesting, like, when they actually get the pallet robot in the game, like, what the heck the pallet robot's going to do. That will be a very interesting sight. See what it's all about. All right, this one, empty. This one, empty. Cool. Oh, shoot, I didn't do that right. I did that wrong, entirely wrong. So let's try that again. I absolutely botched that. So one more time. Shift and shift and shift. Try that again. And shift and shift. Okay. And order all that. Cool. So now I want to see. I mean, it's great that we have these things that go on these pallets, but the question is like, how do we get new product that we ordered from the current pallet to the new one? Like like these bags. What process do I take to put everything onto this other pallet? Or do I just like know that I have a pallet? Like what do I do? I mean, is it a matter of I just like punt that pallet and then just replace it with a new pallet? I'm a bit confused as to what that's all about. So, oh, and Cozy, of course, my absolute pleasure for that. Absolutely. You and you completely 100% deserve it. So, I mean, it was absolutely my pleasure. And I mean, no thanks necessary. Not at all. But yeah, now I got to try and figure out. So Ultra Omega says you have to remove it. Ultra Omega, how you doing? So that kind of defeats the purpose a little bit, other than the fact that we just like order pallets and then like replace them with other pallets. Okay, so sure, I guess. I mean, that's not great, but it's something. So we just got to punt those pallets. And then we've got new pallets. Okay. Sure. I guess. That's something. All right. Well, at least we know that there was something that was on a pallet. Now we can replace it with a new pallet and do things that way. I guess that might be a useful function. It'd be nice if you could just take the stuff that was on a pallet and put it on the pallet you've already got out on the ground, rather than like taking pallets you've already got that have labels on them, throwing away and replacing with new pallets. But what are you gonna do? Is what it is. Not quite perfect, but or move the product. You see, the trouble is that I want to be able to do that automatically, Grant. I want to be able to do it where I'm just holding on to the pallet with the pallet jack, and then everything hops from one pallet to the other pallet, but there's no way to do that in mass. I mean, yeah, we can pick up the boxes individually and move them just boom, 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 one at a time, each of the boxes, but that's not all that useful. I mean, that's not saving a whole lot of time. So, yeah. But yeah, if we had a way of like taking each of taking everything off of the one pallet all at one time, that'd be great. But unfortunately, it does not seem like that is the case. We can expand the warehouse at level 30. So our next growth section for the warehouse is in 2 levels and change. We'll be able to expand just a bit. Just a little bit longer before we can do it. So, unless you use it, I mean, yeah. I mean, you could if you buy stuff. I've been naughty cornered. I think I've asked too many questions, so that works. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. There we go. I'm good with that. There were a lot of questions that were being asked there, and some attempts at organization that are occurring there. So, I'm good with it. But yeah, if you're buying a few boxes at a time, then it's good because you can just take your few boxes then and put them on a new pallet. So yeah, there is that, I guess. There you could go about it that way. It's still a bit confusing, but we're just gonna let it ride and be good with it. So, JG Plays. Matthew, take it away on that one.
8 months. Awesome. Also, this game has taken over my life. It had an amazing Discord community too. Such a friendly, helpful developer.
JG, thank you so much for 8 months. Team Silver, I really appreciate that. This game is really cool. And like you said, the Discord for it is wonderful as well. They do a real good job at keeping up with everything. No doubt about it. They really do. And that's always cool to see when you have a game that has a very active Discord community and a very responsive and a very receptive developer. That makes a big difference. No doubt about it. So, I must not have any of these, and I must not have any of these on pallets in the back. So I got to make sure that I always have those back here, because there's no empty pallet for me to be like, okay, I need to get another pallet. So I can't hunt those down and say, like, order these because I see an empty pallet back here, like all this stuff. Okay. Purchase all that, Doc 1. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to write all this stuff down, so give me 1 second here. So if I go over here, and again, you can't see this, it's no big deal. 111 customers, 105 satisfied, 62 or 61 too expensive, 525 store experience, 273 sold products, and 80,453. And the average order is 766.22. Okay. So I will keep that hidden there away. All right. Yeah, one person doing this. It's a one-person operation. I believe it is somewhat of a passion project. But at the same time, I mean, Supermarket Simulator was that way at the very beginning as well. Supermarket Sim was just one person that was doing that one. And now look at it. Oh, I have no place for pallets. I really have no place for pallets. Short of, like, smashing all of them together. But aside from that, it is kind of snug. 4 pallets back here. I'll take another pallet and set it over here. Just finding other places to put pallets. This is my pallet song. Placing pallets all day long. Because we need more stuff in the back. And this pallet goes right here. So that escape, pick that one up because that wasn't empty and so were you. So you can go right there if I stop jumping in the air. That is done and that is done. Cool. They're cozy pallets. Very cozy. Getting very snug. They're as snug as they can get. Okay. And done there. Cool. So, this is a general question, but will I be playing Outbreak? No, don't think so. I mean, that game came out a while ago, so yeah, I don't think so. I saw that one, I'm like, didn't really do much for me. So, no, I don't see myself playing that one. It is too old, and yeah, didn't really, wasn't of any interest when I saw it, so no, can't say that. Snug as a bug in a rug. So that was, of course the song was ridiculous, Driver. Are you expecting anything else out of me? Duh, it would obviously be ridiculous. It's a song, or I think it is. It's a Rusty Champaign original. That should count for something, I think. Or perhaps not. All right, here we go. Day 39. Day 2 of our test of our prices before we change them in 2 more days. Store's open for your convenience. Okay. So yeah, we're not getting any new products for like the first 6 days here, and after 6 days, we'll look at expanding the place. I just want to see, like, I don't want to do it just like do a 1 day at our current prices and then 1 day at our other prices, because that's called the ultimate and small sample size. So where I'm at least trying to give us 3 days of each, so that way we expand the sample size just a little bit. It's stats. It's all the stats. At least it's not like the other song that never ends. I too have heard tons of ridiculous songs. I want to make sure we have everything here. Everything here is good. A company running experiments with its customers. What could possibly go wrong? I know, Eric. We're not experimenting on the customers. We're experimenting with them. There's a big difference. We are not experimenting on the customers. We're just experimenting with them. So the customers themselves are fine. We're not doing anything to cause any harm to the customers. We're just experimenting with them as opposed to on them. So that's where it's a big difference. I want that to be clarified. No harm is coming to the customers as a result of anything that we're doing. We're just experimenting on them, or with them, not on them. I'm even confused as to what the heck I'm doing. I don't even know anymore. Stuff is happening. Song that lasted for 5 minutes. It was a 5-minute original. Too long for the radio. So, yes, and the forklift does only go up to the 3rd level of the pallet rack. So, and again, I really hope they change that, because again, what is the point of having a pallet rack that goes up 5 levels if you can't get all the way up to that top level until level 40? That is a very interesting decision by the developer to do something like that. One which I hope they will eventually change. But I don't know if they will, because as far as I know, the developer may be looking at that and thinking that's working as intended. Potentially. Yeah, if you start holding meetings on how to market the coming apocalypse, I'm going to call shenanigans. I'm going to pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans. Super Troopers, what a movie. Absolutely what a movie that is. Good old Super Troopers. Tiffany, how you doing? Great to see you. And I hope you're doing well.
This looks a little
All right.
stale. I hope I'm wrong.
Who said that? Was that you? I think that was you. I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. But I think it was you. Stop saying that. Yeah, it was definitely you. Her with all of her stuff. Hey, it might be stale. Meh. It's not. I don't even have any idea when any of that was baked anymore. Because it's so funny, because I don't think that I've actually looked at the bakery in... I feel like 3 live streams. I have not looked at the bakery at all. I'm at the point now where I believe that the bakery is just on autopilot, and I'm not even worried about it anymore. Whatever's happening with the bakery is whatever's happening with the bakery. And I have no concerns about it. Because we've got bakery products forever. That's the only thing I know, is that I have like bakery products on top of bakery products on top of bakery products. And we will not need to order them anytime soon. Again, I don't believe. But it will be nice when we can finally use 3 racks here, and I can at least get 6 things in these racks. That will be good. Clear up a little bit of floor space. The bagels go home with the baker every night, and I don't know it. That's always, that is very likely. She probably takes a tray of bagels home with her. But, I mean, the good news is that we got plenty of them back here somewhere. Yeah, we got 128 bagels here. So, for all I know, she might actually walk back here, take one of these trays home with her. And I don't even know it. Because I, unfortunately, don't pay enough attention to my baker. I probably should. It's probably bad of me. It's like, hi, I'm sorry that I'm not paying as much attention to you as I probably should. You are a very valuable person here at the baker, and I'm sorry that I occasionally yell at you with the megaphone. It is entirely my fault, but I want you to know you are very special to the organization here, and you are very well respected. And I hope that you don't take anything that I've done with the megaphone personally. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop, though. Ah. So. mean, you can't have everything now. Come on. You know that. So, all right, other stuff we need to order back here. Let's see. One of them. That's not empty. Anything else empty back here? Random pallet check. You're empty. Okay. So, those. Cool. Yes, Junkie, how you doing? Great to see you. Too many customers at McDonald's. Hey, you made it. You're right on time. You know how it goes. If you make it, you are right on time. That's the most important part. So I hope you were doing quite well. All right. So these are just going there random spots. So, looking at the ovens, you're missing like, oh, the trays, I believe, driver, are all in the, they're in the, my tray racks. That's why they're missing. So they're not gone. They're just, they're over here. I've got a bunch of racks right here. So 3 of the trays that would normally be in the ovens are in these tray racks. That's all it is. So, and Janadora, how do you doing? How do you get the stocker to help the baker? They just do it. You've got to have these. If you have the tray racks and if you have a tray in the tray rack that has a label on it, then they will take the product that is on that label and they will fill that tray. So like everything that I sell in the bakery, I have a tray with its label there. So all of my bakery products are all labeled here. And whenever that tray empties out, the restocker will come from the back and they will refill that tray for the restocker. Of course, this is all fresh dough and it's sitting out getting dry and who knows what's landing on it, but we don't worry about that because this place is hermetically sealed and it is top-notch shape. There's no dust in here, nothing like that. I mean, there's an invisible layer of cling wrap on top of all these trays. As far as anybody knows, and as far as anybody can tell, this is all perfectly good and has only been sitting out here for 3 seconds or 4 days, give or take. It's hard to tell. So, Lexi Mickelon, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, label the rack. Yes, if you label the rack, that's all you need to do. If you do that, you're good. That'll take care of it. That's the only thing you need. All right. Checking the back again. Always checking the back. Seeing what we need. I think I need to get some watches too. I don't think that I've got the watches on pallets. I'm almost positive I don't have the watches on pallets. So I'm going to have to check that out. Because the watches were like incredibly expensive, so I wouldn't have thought to have put them on pallets. I'm pretty sure. So Jim Eddington, how you doing? Great to see you in Newfoundland, as apparently it goes. And LWM Modeling, how you doing? Oh, I'm very, very sorry to hear about that. You don't want anything like from Alien happening with you. That's never good. Never good. Oh, and I did see your umbrella thing there, Bergdus, and I also did not get it because I'm not familiar with Resident Evil, so I'm sorry, I did not. That one went completely over my head, so my apologies for not understanding your reference. So it's so odd seeing another person play. You got confused because you have your baker in the same spot, then you certainly... That's great. You're watching, it's like, wait a minute. Why are there guitars over here? This isn't where the guitars go. I know. So I'd be watching you play, and I'm like, wait, why are there watches over in my guitar section? What's going on here? Who took over my store? Everything's different. Why is it all different? Why is it all changing? I don't want it to change. Don't make it change. I like it all to be the same. All right. Yeah, this is kind of nice having those having those labels permanently stay there, because you can just, I mean, again, it'd be nice to be able to take this stuff and like put it on your original pallet, but I guess given the fact that there's a delay in the truck showing up, that's not that big of a deal, because you can like get rid of all the other pallets while you're waiting for the truck to arrive. So that all kind of works, I guess. So Susie Lou, mwah, serenade you. It is my song for Susie Lou, because she wanted me to serenade her. So I will sing her a song that makes no sense, but it's what she wanted, because she wanted me to serenade her. So that is my song for Susie Lou. Mwah. I hope that was good. So, and let's see, Ron Dorfit, how you doing? Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Why don't you scan at the racks in the shop? Rack almost empty and scan. Because I can't put anything up at on the higher levels of the rack. Because I don't have a forklift. So I can't put anything up here until we get to level 30. When I get to level 30, we'll be able to do that. But right now, I unfortunately cannot do that. So we're stuck. And we just do everything on the floor at this point. Did I take that one pallet off the floor? I think I did. Yeah, I did. This is just another random pallet. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Cool. And I guess, you know, now that I think about it, I wish you could order extra pallets. Because it would be nice to have a pallet for like watches and stuff like that, even if I wasn't going to order all the watches all at once. It'd still be nice to have a pallet for watches. Just to have them as a spot in the back here, but I don't know. So many things. So, and Brother Brent, how you doing? Great to see ya. I hope you're doing quite well. Looks like another day is over here. You're skipping the forklift and powering through for the reach truck before you organize your warehouse. Oh, I mean, you can do that. That's a long way to go. It's a real long way to go, but you certainly can. I mean, the way I see it, you might as well get the help with the forklift while you can, because it's like, what, either 5 or 10 levels before you get the reach truck? So, I mean, I'd say no reason to penalize yourself for all those levels until you're waiting to get the reach truck up there. So, in the shop and not the warehouse. Oh, well, everything that we have in the shop, we have in the warehouse. So there's no reason for me to order it in the shop because it's in the warehouse. It just takes these guys a while to get everything restocked. So there'd be no reason for me to order this when it's in the back already. They'll eventually get it stocked. The only time I would have to worry is if there's like a product that is completely run out, then that means I don't have it in the warehouse anywhere. And we had some of that in the very beginning. So yeah, as long as I see that we have not run out of something here, then I know it's back here in the warehouse and I can just order it from the warehouse and not have to worry about ordering it from the shop anymore. So everything I do is just warehouse control at this point. And it makes it easier for me that way. It's just personal preference. That's all. It is the Rusty Champaign way of doing stuff, basically. No boxes for restocking. Cool. Good to know. So, spreadsheet. Let's see how we're doing on this particular day. Only, so 108 customers, 100 satisfied, 54 too expensive, 500 XP, 260 sold products, 70,121. A bad day there. 121.75. And per order, 701.22. Okay. All right. So we'll do one more day like this, and then I'm going to crank all the prices down to like minus 30% of sales, and I'm going to see what kind of a difference it makes for me. That is my plan. So here we go. One more day. Here we go. Day 40. The final day before we start cranking the prices down and making everybody happy, but maybe losing a little money. But it's all in the name of science. Store's open for your convenience. Here we go. So, Yeah, there's a bunch of people that don't like don't like the prices. So that's where it's going to be interesting to see, like how many more products are we going to sell? How much more XP are we going to get? And are we going to lose a bunch of money in the process? So that's why I want to see how this is going to all balance out. Because yeah, we're bilking the customers left and right now, and there's a bunch of them that are buying stuff, but then there are also a bunch that are not. So this is where I want to see exactly what it's like if we take the prices, knock them down a bit, and what's going to be the impact on our money by doing that. So it's all scientific method on a very, very small sample size. So not necessarily recommended to do it this way, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay, those 3 are empty. Anything else empty? You guys are empty. Okay, you're empty. Is that all? I think, oh, and then 1 here. Okay, so 6 empties. Cool. And let's get rid of these. And there was 1 more empty. You were my last empty. There we go. There's a sneaky cheeky sighting somewhere. There's Sneaky. How you doing, Sneaky? Great to see ya. And Maria, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Hope you're doing good. Have I tried dried seaweed before? I have not. Sounds interesting, but I've never tried it. All right. Nope. Can't set that there. All right. Did I leave a spot back there? No. So this will go here. And how are we doing? We're almost up to level 29. So just a couple more days before we get to level 30 and get our forklift. We're just about there. Just about there. Cool. It is 32 by Cozy. The weather's actually been pretty darn good here. I mean, we're finally out of the deep freeze. It's going to be mid 40s tomorrow, so like 7. And then next week, it's supposed to be in the 50s and 60s, so like 10 to 15, which is beautiful for February. I mean, when it's normally maybe like 2, 3, 4, and you get 10 to 15 instead, I love it. Hashtag shorts weather. I'm very much looking forward to it. It'll be very, very good. It is regrettably -6 by Bergdus, which is not good and not recommended. -6 is never any good. 35 in Pennsylvania. That's a little chilly. Just a little bit. So not store, but you were pretty much milking a lot of your customers for like 97% and then went from 97 down to 80 or 60 or something like that. It would be very interesting to see like how many customers you were getting and like how that was going for you. So this is where I want to see again. If I drop this from -50 to -30, I might go to -30 and see what the difference is going to be like there. Because if I remember right, when I was at -30, I think even when I was at -35, people really weren't complaining. So I'll probably drop them down to -35. Yeah, because if I recall correctly, and it was it wasn't last live stream. It was the live stream before where I kept on bumping everything up 5% at a time. And I think that when I got up to like 35%, it may have been, I may have even gone to 40% and no one was complaining about prices. I'm really trying to think of where it was. Oh man, I wish I could remember where that was. Let's go back and look at one of my old live streams and see like when we were doing all the pricing and when we tweaked the pricing, at what point did they go from not complaining to complaining very heavily? Unfortunately, we can't do that price changing from the computer. I will have to go in and individually do it on on each item, but it'll take like 5 minutes to do that. It's a short process, thankfully. It won't be too bad. But no, regrettably, you cannot change it from the computer. You have to do it all individually. So, no. Oh, shoot. Shift. That's what I want to do. And shift. Okay. Is that all of it? I think. Yeah. So, and we got plenty of money. So there we go. Louise, how you doing? Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. You were, and they're still experimenting with it. Yeah, I don't know if there's really a true right answer on it. I think in the end, it all becomes a matter of what you want to do. I think the only thing that we're hurting ourselves on right now is I think we're hurting ourselves on XP. That's where I think that our current pricing strategy is causing us harm on XP. Now, again, I could be wrong because we haven't done the other part of the test yet. But I think that it's just we're not getting as much XP as we can get. And that could be hampering our progress in terms of making the store bigger and better. That's my thought. But we will find out very, very soon when we get into phase 2 of our test. So you are babysitting your grandson. Very, very nice. Very nice. And Cozy's on her way to get some breakfast. If you can bring me back some breakfast when you come back, I would love that. I could always go for some good breakfast. And I think someone had asked way earlier what we're going to be having for dinner tonight, and it's we got a pesto pasta salad from Costco, very tasty. So we're going to be having that for dinner tonight. They have really good pasta salads at Costco, very, very good. You tend to sit between -30 and -39, but looking forward to seeing what the result. Yeah, and and again we went from like -20 to -25 to -30 to -35 to -40. And then I think I jumped all the way up to -50. And I can't remember at what point people started yelling at me and saying that things were too expensive. I can't remember if it was at -35 or -40. Absolutely at -50, people are yelling at me all over the place. But I think at -40, they weren't yelling at me. It may have even been at -35, they weren't yelling at me. So what's my order? What do you got? I will go based on what you have. So, S Juggy has a spare McChicken. I haven't had a McChicken in forever. Swing that like that. Supper there was sausages and KD. I don't know what KD is. So I know sausages, but I don't know what KD is. So. And SST, how you doing? Great to see you. XP comes from how many customers you get in the store. But isn't it also how many things people buy? Is it strictly I think it's a function of satisfied customers. Oh, it is directly linked to the number of satisfied customers. I'm just now noticing that. Because I had the day before this, the day before we started, I had 104 satisfied customers and 520 XP. The very first day of this live stream, we had 105 satisfied customers, 525 XP, and then we had 100 satisfied customers and 500 XP. So really, we're not having anybody. We're having hardly anybody that is unsatisfied. Because, well, that's interesting. That's very interesting to see that. So even though we have a bunch of people that are yelling about the prices, they're still satisfied. We're hardly running into anybody that's unsatisfied. They're just like, prices suck, but I'm still happy. And it's weird. So I don't know. I guess they're content with paying what they're paying. They'll yell about it, but they're still satisfied. That's kind of weird. Katie is a Canadian name for Kraft mac and cheese. Oh, Kraft dinner, gotcha. I would have never guessed that. I always know that is Kraft mac and cheese, but now that you say KD, I get you now. I get you. So, well, with that being the case, I guess I don't really have to worry at all about my prices, because we're getting over 100 people a day in here, and we only have 6 that are walking out grumpy. And if that's the case, then okay, they just emptied out that guitar. So I'm not gonna throw that one away. Because they may bring something back and put that there. So yeah, I may just leave everything as it is. I do still want to do one day at a lower set of prices, just see how things are going to be impacted. Because maybe people will still buy more at the lower prices. There could still be a number of people that are satisfied, but they're not buying as much as they can buy. Potentially, I don't know. It's going to be worth it to see. We'll give it a whirl. It'll be a smaller experiment, I do believe. So you get between 180 and 200 customers, and you get nearly 1,000 XP. I'm guessing you have a lot more self-checkouts than we do. That's probably it, because we only have the 5 self-checkouts right now. Because our store is still teeny tiny. Oh, I forgot. We're level 29. I can expand the store. Let's do that. So shopping, no, management, growth, and 4,200 to expand the store. Because we can do that. Cool. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We expanded the second floor. Hardly any, but we expanded the second floor. There's like no room up here to do anything. I'd honestly be scared of going up here, because it's like you go up here and you have this little amount of space at the top of the escalators, and then this is almost like a scary place to be. I mean, it could be the naughty corner for sure, but I'm scared of that. I really am. Arcad V, how you doing? Welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that very, very much. Mind blown. Yes, in this game, more checkout stands does mean more customers. There is a direct relationship between the number of self-checkouts you have and the number of customers that you get. It's weird. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. Because it doesn't seem like the game should be based off of the more checkouts you have, the more customers you get. That's a very interesting logic choice, but it's the choice that they made in this game. It's, again, it's their game, their rules. So we just got to play by the rules that they set for us. So use it for storage. There's not a lot of room up there for storage. Yeah, there's not a lot of room up there. Well, we're just going to leave it for now. It'll eventually, like, we'll get more. Put a self-checkout there. I could put like 2 or 3 up there. I really could. It'd be hilarious, but we could. So, oh, and Arcad, thank you so much for subscribing on the Twitch side as well. There's so many things on which you could use your Prime subscription, and you choose to use it on this ridiculousness. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Are these guys done? Or are they still working? They are still working, but I can go ahead and end the day, and we can get into the next thing. So, all right, let's see. So on this day, we had 109 customers. We had 113 customers. We had 109 that were satisfied. We had 64 that complained about things being too expensive. 545 XP, which makes sense. 109 satisfied customers times 5 is 545. 275 products sold, 77,515, and per order 711.15. And this is all at minus 50%. So everything that we have in the store is at minus 50%. So now I'm going to take all the prices and I'm going to go back to minus 40%. And I'm going to see what everything's like if we change everything to a minus 40% number. So, the naughty corner checkout. Do it! Checkout's upstairs. Do it. So, yeah, we're going to go to minus 40. So, let's see. 65. 65.50. And then, yeah, this will take me a couple minutes to do. 49. 48. Okay. Over here, we're going to go 26. Whoa, that's not what I want to do. 25. 24.75. Okay. These guys, 114. 107.50. Okay. Here. These are going to be 125. Wow, that was lucky. That worked out exactly there. Oh, these I never actually changed. So 8.50. Those had always been cheap anyway. 13 and a quarter. 12.70, 12.50. Close enough. These will be 15. Nope, 15.50. Okay. Over here. 10. Excellent. 14. Wow, I'm getting the hang of this. 11. That's close enough. 8. Close enough. 13.50. Let's try that here. Okay. And then 4 and a quarter. That you can't really get much closer than that. I'm good with numbers. Let's see. 250. No, we got to go even lower than that. 240. Okay. This is going to be, we're going to go 210. 208. Okay. This is going to be, let's try 460. No, 480. 470. Split the difference. Okay. This is going to probably also be about 470, 475, 478. Okay. These are going to be 470. These are going to be 40. Wow. Dang. Drums, 320, 310. Okay. And then over here, 205. Nope, too low. 208. Okay. 740. Wow, no, 720. 700. 710. Cool. These cases, 65. All right. I should have kept my old prices on here. Or I should have kept a list of what my old prices were before I did this. But I did not do that. 92.50. 92. Okay. 390, 375. Okay. Also 375. And 370. 372.50. Got it. For a limited time, everything is on sale from our regularly inflated prices. And then these are going to be 275. 272.50. Okay. And then, oh boy. All right. We definitely need some more of the watches. 332.50. 330. Wow. 327.50. Okay. And then, what were these? These are cheap watches. 225. 227.50. Cool. There we go. So all the prices have been lowered and everything is now at minus 40% instead of minus 50%. We're going to see what kind of a difference it makes. Hopefully I have not screwed it up too badly, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So here it is. Oh, and that means I can't put in more self-checkouts yet because that's going to skew the numbers if I do. So we're going to go a couple days with this, and then I'll throw in some more self-checkouts. So here we go. Day 41. The experiment that nobody wanted, except me, now in phase 2. Stores open for your convenience. Meh. Here we go. Yes, we're lowering the prices because we want to see like what difference it's going to make in terms of like, are people going to buy more products at 40%? And are we hurting ourselves in, are we going to make less money by going down to 40%, or are we going to make the same amount of money because we're going to have less people that are going to complain about the prices? XP should not be impacted, or it should be minimally impacted, because most of the people, even at minus 50%, they'll yell about the prices, but they'll still be satisfied because they're interesting customers. It's an interesting town that we live in. But the thought process might be that at minus 40%, more people might buy more things, still be satisfied. So even though we're making less per thing that they buy, they may buy more. So that's what we're going to try and find out. Bring on the science. Science, science, science. Science, science, science. That's what we're doing here. Again, it's the experiment that nobody asked for, except me, but I want to try it out because I'm intrigued. I must know these things. So that's why we're doing it. Announcements to no one. Yay! So yeah, we'll be able to very easily see and very quickly see whether or not this is a good or a bad thing. So, and Arcadv, thank you so much for the kind comments. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed this kind of ridiculousness because we know no other way to be other than idiots. So thank you so much for that. Definitely very much appreciated. Now I ordered those one guitars. I hope they show up on the next truck, or maybe they went to the front. It may be that they went to the front, or are they? Oh no, that's a later delivery. Cool. So they're going to show up in my next delivery. Got it. Okay, close. Are we able to move the pallets in the restock area and see if it now gets empty by the stockers? They do. I mean, they do take things off of the pallets if they're in the pallet rack. So if that's your question, then they are doing this. So if that's what your question was, I think. No one gets to hear me say meh at the end of my announcement. Okay, here. This is for everyone here. Just because you guys don't get to hear it, this one's for all of you. Meh. There. Now everyone's there. Looks like the store's in Florida. I think this is just kind of a universal store. I mean, well, oh, I see what you're saying. By the trees. It could be California. I think either one's possible. It's hard to say. It's not Champaign, Illinois. That much I can tell you. It's not that. So, by the unload bay. Am I able to move the pallet in the restock area and now see if it gets emptied by the stockers in the unload bay? I'm still not sure what you mean. I'm trying to figure it out. Darn 30-second delay. How much does the forklift cost? It costs 15,000 smackaroonies. So, I mean, we have the money for it. That won't be the problem. And we just got to get up to level 30 for it. The store is clearly in Kansas. Absolutely. Of all the times I've driven through Kansas, which might be maybe 2, I saw all kinds of palm trees there. It's amazing how they grow in Kansas. I don't know how they figured that out, but it's brilliant. The place where we parked the pallet lift. This pallet that's back here. If you're talking about this pallet, this is just it's got shelves on it. That's the reason that they haven't unloaded that one. I don't know if that's what you mean, but I think that's what you mean. Or if we take something and put it in the restock zone, maybe that's what you mean. I mean, I can set something there and see if they will do anything there, potentially. So I'll go with either answer. We're gonna see if I was right on either answer there. Perhaps I was. All right. So yeah, those are just shelves. So if that's what you meant, those are shelves, and that's why they haven't touched them. Because I ordered too many shelves. Oh yeah, no, that was a result of an ordering error by me in a previous live stream. Because I thought I needed to order one thing and I ordered another because I derp, and that's what we do here. Cozy has returned. I am ready for whatever breakfast you have for me. So whatever it is that you brought me, I'm here and ready for it. Whatever it may be. It could even be something that is only common to Australia and I've never heard of it, and I'll still try it anyway. So there you go. Unless it's Vegemite, and I might have to draw the line at that one. So, but anything else, we might be okay. So, me derp, never. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever. I would never do such a thing. You brought me Vegemite. I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. How did I know you were going to say that, Cozy? Cozy? It's like I know you. I don't even know. Where am I going with this? I have no clue. So, don't forget to order more watches. Yes! Thank you, Dublin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to put those on pallets. And those shelves, I'm going to probably eventually use them, Big Baby, which is why I have not thrown them out. We will eventually find a use for them when we finally do get more products. So for right now, they're just kind of sitting there and hanging out. So, Cozy peanut butter in return for Vegemite. The never-ending peanut butter discussion. Again, I love the fact that that's just grown into a life of its own, and I have nothing to do with it anymore. I'm completely outside of any of the discussion of peanut butter. And now everyone else just gets in on it. It may be my fault for starting it, but I'm okay with that. All right. Gone, gone, gone. Now I'm pretty sure there's not a way to order like spare pallets. I don't think there is. I don't think that in the ordering system there, I don't think you can just buy like empty pallets. It'd be nice if you could, but I don't think you can. Can you get your staff to drive the forklift? I don't know. So I will have to say I don't know, and I don't know if they need to, because it may be like Better Mart, where regardless of where the things are in the pallet rack, they may be able to pick them up anyway, regardless of where they're located there. So, do I have the recycle bin? I do not, just because I haven't needed it. I mean, I could buy it, but I wouldn't use it for anything right now. Cannot get empty pallets. That is a bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Your Applebee's orders arrived and they forgot your drink and silverware. That sucks. That is no good. It is never good when they forget your silverware. And even worse when they forget your drink. How rude of them. Boo on them. Boo these people. Boo. Absolutely. I'm glad that you do. I'm so glad that you do. So that way I don't have to yell in your face with my megaphone. So. They got the power. So I wonder... No, these guys are just restocking. So this is the part where I get concerned, because now there may be people that are buying stuff left, right, and center that they weren't buying stuff when we were at minus 50%. And now it may be making it harder for my restockers to keep up with everything.
Hope these were baked today.
So I'm going to be very interested to see exactly where all these numbers land when we're done with this day. We can remove the tag from the pallet. That is true. So, yeah. We could do that. And that would be the way that we can keep the pallets. So I can order these. So yeah, we'll do that. So we're going to do this. Check out the big brain on Ultra Omega there. Hey. So we're going to do that. Order those. Get rid of that. Buy some watches to put on this pallet. So which one are we almost out of? Let's get some of these. But not too many. Because a whole pallet of watches would be ridiculous. And that is also going to the dock. Okay, that's fine. And we're almost at the forklift. It's tantalizingly close. And then, of course, I ordered the stuff. I ordered the stuff, and I was meaning to have it go to the front door, and it didn't. So that was a then pointless endeavor on my part. Because the stuff is going to be showing up on a pallet. And I wasn't trying to do that. So much for that. Still a great idea, but yeah, I messed that up. Making sense and being efficient. I know. Just go ahead. Making sense, being efficient. Go ahead. Just right there. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. All right. We're at level 30. Holy shnikes. Finally level 30. All kinds of fun stuff can happen. All kinds of fun things can now finally occur now that we've reached level 30. Very, very good. The thing that really has me concerned is, like I said, it seems like people have been buying stuff left, right, and center now that we've knocked the prices down to minus 40%. I feel like we have sold a lot more stuff because the restockers are like flying. And the store looks a lot more empty than it did when we were at minus 50%. It wasn't me that time. Well, I mean, I've been involved with it, so okay, well, Ultra Omega, way to take the bullet for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. Escape. Close that. Everyone jumping in the path of the bullet. No! Everybody. So is everybody gone? Everybody's gone. Okay. So now, here we go. The big question. What do the numbers look like now at minus 40% versus minus 50%? Oh, wow. Yep, that's what I thought. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at this. 106 customers. No, 108 customers. 7 found things to be too expensive. Oh, no. We had 106 satisfied. 7 found things to be too expensive. We had 530 XP. So that's exactly what we thought. But we now sold 362 things. And we made $91,820 and an average order of $866.23 after one day. Do I have a display capture on here? I don't. I thought I did. So yeah, let's do this real quick. Display capture, add source. Oh no, I've got one. Main monitor. Cancel. Main monitor. Turn you on. Oh, or does it not know what my main monitor is anymore? Done. Does it know what my main monitor is? I don't think it does. Okay, let's delete that source. Let's try that again. Yeah, let's get rid of that source. Source. This is exactly how everyone does it. Add source. Add new source instead. Call it main monitor again. Main monitor. Take the caps lock off. Okay. Whoa, sorry. That's not what I wanted. Cancel. Let's turn that off. That's wrong. That's the wrong monitor. How do I get it to capture the other monitor? Well, maybe I can do that. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Oh, how do I get to capture the other monitor on there? Because right now it's capturing the monitor I don't want it to capture. I want it to capture the other monitor. So it was Streamception. Display. Oh, duh. Got it. Never mind. There we go. I'm on it. Okay, done. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So there we go. There it is. So for those of you who want the science, so here were the 3 days that we did earlier. So in the 3 days we did earlier, we made anywhere between $70,000 and $80,000, and they bought anywhere between 260 and 275 things, and that was when everything was at minus 50%. And then we go to minus 40%, and all of a sudden, lots more stuff gets bought. And the amount that people pay per order goes up because a lot more people buy a lot more stuff. Now, it's very likely that going down from minus 40% is not going to get you too much more than that. I'm thinking, because we only had 7 people that found things to be too expensive. So there's definitely a law of diminishing returns there. And we're probably pretty close to good on that, I'm thinking. Probably pretty close to good. So it is an Arizona State shirt that I'm wearing. Yes, ASU. That is correct. So there you go. That seems to be the thing that works. Is if you knock it down to minus 40%, you're going to make more money than if you have it at minus 50%. You're not going to get anything more in the way of experience, but you're going to have a lot more people that are going to buy a lot more stuff because the game has this weird way of having everybody be satisfied, even if they think that the prices are too expensive, and as a result, don't buy things because the prices are too high. So that's kind of where we are with it. And let's see, Hyask, I don't know how to say that. It's great to see you. How you doing? Do I like this game so far? Yeah, I do. I really do. It's been interesting trying to figure out how to hone the prices in. So, do I try minus 30? Okay, we'll try minus 30. Okay, let's do it. We'll go to minus 30. I'm good with this. So one more quick run of all the prices. I wish I could take a picture of all these. Oh, I don't have my phone. Oh, I do. So let me take let me take a picture of all these as I go, so I don't forget what these prices were. So okay. So actually, let me take that off of there. Let's try that again. Whoa. Okay. All right. So this is going to be 59.50. Okay. And then these, okay, are going to be 45, 42.50, 43, 43.50. Okay. And then these are going to be, where are we going with this? 23.75, 22.50. 22.25. Okay. All right. Then down here, we've got, camera back. These will be 97.50. Wow, that was good. Down here, these are going to be, again, just take the picture. Don't go into the other mode. 112.50. Okay. Here. That'll be 7.75. Then here. This will be 11 and a quarter. Okay. Down here will be at 14, I'm going to say. Wow, well, man. Getting way too good at this. 9 and a quarter on these. 9. Do 9. Okay. Here. So many pictures. $12.75. I'm gonna look back at a later point in time and be like, why do I have pictures of my screen? Just like all these random prices. Why are these all in my photo log here? 10. $9.75. That's close enough. All right. This is gonna probably be 7 and a quarter, maybe even $7.50. 7 and a quarter. Okay. These, we're going to go 12. Yeah, close enough. Here, I'm thinking 375. No, 3. Or 4? Yeah, that's as close as we can get it. So 4. I mean, I could take a picture of the counter, but it would be, very, I mean, I could do that. Yeah. I certainly could do that. That would be an option for the ones that are close. Let's see. So 260, 250, 750. No, 250. 248. Okay. Here. These are going to be 300. 297.50. Okay. Here, we need a bunch of these, but that's okay. We'll go 200 on these. Too low. 205. There. Got it. Here, whoa. This will be 280. Wow. Lucky. These will be 180. We'll try. See if 180 works. No, way too low. 190. 187.50. 188. There, got it. 188. That works. Here we've got, let's go 650, 645, 640. Okay. Oh my, we're completely sold out of those. Oh gosh. Oh, what is the price on those? Ah, shoot. I guess I ran out of those. So let's get some of those in here and figure out where we're going with that. So you got to bring them in. So much science going on. Way too much science going on here. Yeah, I must not have had those in the back anywhere. So, no problem. Set those right there. They'll get them stocked, and then we can keep going. So we will stand here and wait patiently for them to show up and stock these. Any moment now. DJ King Jeff, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate that very, very much. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, these are going to be, how much are we going here? We're going to try 57.50. No, 60. 58. 58.50. All right, there. Cool. Over here, again, we've got 100. No, wow. 110. 112.50. 113. Okay. These are going to be 88, 85, 82.50, 83. Yeah. Then these are going to probably go, where are we going to go? 3 1/4? No, 350. 337.50. Cool. Probably the same thing on these. Probably also 337.50 because these are going to be the same as the others. No, 338. Okay. Then over here. Sorry, guys, I'm in like massive, major, heavy-duty focus mode. 335. So for all I know, people could be saying that the room's on fire and I'm not seeing it. 240. Oh, I never did change those. Oh, wow, I never changed those at all. So this will be interesting then, because it's going to be an even bigger change. So 220 for those. Okay. And I probably didn't change these either. I never did. So I left those at -50 because I never did those. 220, 219, 217.50. Okay. There we go. And then I think I just got these. I think this is all we got left. Yeah. So 435. Luck. So probably be 430. 427.50. Okay. I hope this I hope this experiment bears fruit. 36. If nothing else, this just basically says that there'd be nice if there was a universal way to set all your prices to have all the sales impact be the same number. It'd be cool if they could put something like that in the game so you don't have to do this one at a time like we're doing here. 208, so this is going to probably be like 188. Let's go 187.50. Okay, cool. And then here, I'm going to try 425. 427.50. I think that's all of them. I think we've gone around and I think I knocked everything down to -30. I'm almost positive we got everything at -30. I'm going to say that we got everything at -30 because that took way too long to do. I'm going to say that we're at -30 and get into it. So here we go. And then tomorrow we'll take care of the forklift and all that. So here we go. Day 42. The last time I'm going to do anything with prices, because we can't do that again. It's too much. I'm tired. Store's open for your convenience. There we go. Why is my phone memory full of Megastore simulator photos? What's going on? Why do I have all these pictures of this weird game? I do not understand it. Okay, one of you. Let's just start with that. And then we'll just kind of order as we go. Oh, and I can also expand the warehouse. So let's do that too. The ukuleles are at 30%. So they're now at -30. I just had not changed them from before. These ones that were on this wall, I forgot to change. So they were still at -50 from before. Because I had forgot to knock those down when I knocked everything else down to -40. I oopsed on those two. So everything at the store right now is at a -30% sales impact. My immediate thought is that I'm going to have gone too far and we're going to lose money on this deal because we did not have that many people that were complaining about the prices at -40. So I've got a feeling at -30 it will be too far the other way. Which means that the sweet spot is probably somewhere between -30 and -40, just like JG had them. Just like JG had them. JG was right all the time. I do have to get the forklift as well. I absolutely have to do that. That is all part of what I'm going to do right about now. So we're going to go management, growth, warehouse. $5,000 to expand that And then warehouse equipment. We've got a forklift, finally, $15,000. And it will be delivered to Dock 1. There it is. Huh. So many squirrels. So many squirrels. There's the expansion. Oh, we have 2 dock doors now, too. Sweet. 2 dock doors. Excellent. And there's my forklift. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The noise is cool. Can you change the camera angle on it? Oh, boy. Take pallet. Oh, it's reserved for a staff. Oh, and it actually makes a backup noise. Okay, cool. Take pallet. And then raise forks. Shift. Oh, left shift. Okay. Cool. Cool. Like it. Okay. Sweet. So I guess I'm just going to leave that there for now. And keep it out of my way. I have a forklift. It's happening. It's all happening. Danger, everybody. Danger. Very, very scary. It sounds like it's an electric forklift. Yeah, I don't see a propane tank on it, so I'm guessing this thing is absolutely battery operated. I would imagine. Die Orange Banana, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. I think there was a question of, am I an ASU dad? I knew somebody who went to ASU. So not an ASU dad, because my kids went to school in Missouri. But I knew someone who went to ASU, and they got me the shirt. Okay. So now the question becomes, what do I want to start putting up in this rack? So let's start doing that. I think I want to start getting all of my bakery products up in that rack. Unfortunately, you cannot drive through the garbage can. So let's pick that up, shift up. Okay. And then, oh, cool. And then just put, wow, they give you a lot of grace on this thing. Lot of grace. Lots and lots. That is good. So lift, and then shift, and then higher, and then place. Cool. And then we'll do the same thing here. Control, and take, and shift. And up we go. Okay. And place. And lift, and place, and lift, and place. So, Mean Wolf, how you doing? Great to see you. Chris Rory, how you doing? Great to see you. First time chatter on the Twitch side. I hope you're doing well. Is this Better Mart 2? It feels like it all of a sudden. But no, it's not. Did it like take that pallet and turn it sideways? It turned that pallet sideways. It's not really what I wanted to do because I can't see the tag then. Drop the pallet. Okay. Swing. All right. Take. Up. Up. Okay. Up. Higher. Okay. And place. Wow. Thankfully, there's a lot of forgiveness in that pallet. Jack. Lots and lots of, or in that forklift. Lots of forgiveness in that thing. Yes, and we can buy more shelves. I'm definitely going to get more shelves too. That is the next thing we're going to do. All these pallets I need to move, and I need to put shelves there. I do not think that the staff can order. I do not think that they can use the forklift. I'm pretty sure they cannot. I think that is reserved for just me. Okay. And then I think I'm just going to take like the other bakery stuff and just kind of stack it in front of them. I think. I don't know. I got to figure out my plan for all this. I've got to get a strategy, which is going to get me thrown in like level 94 of the naughty corner for coming up with strategies and stuff like that. It will auto put the tag at the front. Oh, okay. Cool. Good to know. And XO, how you doing? And Burke, how are you doing? I did order some watches. I need to order more, but I did order some. But I definitely need to order more. So, all right. So this will just move out of the way. All right, cool. There's that. Bro Mikey, how you doing? Great to see ya. You bought this game because your wife loves watching my videos and she loves how I play. My apologies to your wallet. And I'm glad that she enjoys all this stuff. Thank you so much for that. Level 94 or something. Perfect. Off to the Nordy corner I go. Okay, so we're going to buy... I don't know, 3 more pallet racks? Let's start with 3 and let's see what's going to happen. Deliver it to Dock 2. We haven't used Dock 2 before. Let's do that. Cool. Dock 2 it is. I think I can fit at least 3 there. I might be able to even fit 4. But I'm going to start with 3. And let's see what this is going to be like. Okay. So now we'll take these. If only the, oh, that's right, they can snap. I was just about to say if only they could snap, and they can snap. I almost caught myself. I think I can fit the 3. I think that's all we can do is the 3. But that's fine. Cool. Like it. I mean, I'm not going to set another row of them up front on that because that would be just ridiculous on my part. So we're just going to go with that. And now I got to figure out how I want to arrange the rest of this. How do I want to do the rest? Huh. Very interesting. Because the trouble is, again, I mean, I can... If I run out of stuff, then it's going to be... Oh, yeah, I can't do that like that. I've actually got to put it in place. So, like, if I order more product, I'm going to have to, like, constantly just keep on putting pallets up there. But I think that's still going to be a better way to go anyway. I think. I have so little product back here. Welcome to Rearranging Simulator. There is my pallet jack. That's what I was looking for. So if I do this like this, it does spin it. Cool. That's good to know. So I'm going to set as many of my guitars there as I can. Let's see. What else do we have? I can do electronics in this one. So we'll take some electronics, put them there. Where's my other electronics? You're an electronic. So you can go there. And then this last one, I'll be maybe like cases and stuff. So we'll have cases there. Where's some other cases? Some other cases. Where are some cases at? Where are my cases? I know I've got some cases around here. There's some cases. Got it. I should see the warehouse that Cans has set up. Is it a... Now, if I understand correctly, you can still only put the pallet racks behind this yellow line. They can't go out in front of this yellow line. I think that's the truth. Because I feel like at one point in time, I feel like I actually tried to take a pallet rack and put it out there on the other side of this yellow line. So I think they can only go on the one side of the yellow line. I could be wrong. And if there's anybody who somehow does not know who Canzalone is, you definitely should check Canzalone out because Canzalone is an awesome dude. The link to his channel is right there in the description. So definitely make sure you check out our buddy Cans because he is a wonderful, wonderful gentleman. And does a lot of what we do as well. So instead of taking empty pallets and putting empty pallets up there, I'm going to order some full pallets and put those up there instead. So here's an electric guitar. So let's do this. So one of those, one of those, one of those. And is there another electric guitar somewhere? That's not electric. So let's just start with these. You can put the racks wherever they fit. Oh, really? I thought that you could only have them behind the yellow line. But that's cool if you can put them wherever they fit. I'm a fan of that. I'm all about that then. I was not aware of that. For some reason, I thought they could only go behind the yellow line. But I will gladly take them. Oh, no, 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 no. Take the pallet, sir. All we want is the pallet. Just the pallet. And then... where did my pallet jack go again? There it is. So then I might have one rack that's just all electric guitars and then another one that's all acoustic guitars and maybe? Possibly? So many opportunities here. So many opportunities that we got. And Cindy, how you doing? Great to see ya. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so now I guess that means that I can, so that's like cases and stuff. Gosh, there's just, oh man, brain is just like, oh, I'm in such a squirrel mode right now, and it's like paining me how much of a squirrel mode I'm in. The only thing that is like is any kind of a saving grace is that right now my restockers are still restocking the store. They still have not gotten through everything that needs to be restocked. That is the only thing that is saving my bacon right now. I'm not the last one acting right now. That's the only thing that's any good at this point in time. So let's buy another 3 of these just to start, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do after that. Just so many things that are going through the brain. So much that's going through the noodle. Because now I'm going to take another rack and I'm going to put it right there for all my other bakery stuff. And then just kind of keep going from there. Just so many ideas. This is why games like this are dangerous for me, because that and games that involve like conveyors and stuff like that, because the brain just goes completely nuts of like, what is the best way to do things? What seems like it makes sense? And how should I go about it? So that can go, I'm going to put that like right there-ish. Cool. So I don't understand why they have the yellow line there, but I'm not going to question it. They've got it there for a reason, and I'm okay with that. So let's take the rest of my bakery. We'll put it over here in this spots. Oh, and I hit E. I didn't mean to hit E. I did not mean to hit E. That was a mistake. But now we can take a look at our numbers here. So let's take a look and see how we did. So 106. 106 satisfied customers, 106 customers, 104 satisfied. 3 people found things to be too expensive, 520 XP. 370 products sold. Yeah, 81, 484, 25. So we did kind of hurt ourselves a bit in that process. So yeah, if we go back and take a look at this again, now we're here. So this is minus 30%. And so, yeah, we ended up, we sold as many products, but we sold them for less. And it may be because we were running out of things, perhaps. That may have been part of the problem too. We may have just run out of a bunch of stuff. So I feel like minus 40% is still the way to go. Because we definitely made more money at minus 40%. So I'm going to stick with that. That seems to be the winning thing. So, yay for random price selection actually being the best price. It's probably somewhere between 35 and 40%. I'm thinking is where it's probably where you can thread it. But yeah, 50 was too high. Because 50, people were still satisfied, but they weren't buying as much because they'd still be satisfied and not buy stuff. But at 40, they'll buy more and be satisfied. So it's the best of both worlds. That you actually get the sale, and so people end up buying more, and you make more money that way. That's where we get. Right now I'm doing everything. It's not 40% over market and big ticket. How you doing? Great to see you. What we're saying on that is, I'm in there. What we're saying on that is that because it's the game's a little bit weird. So what it is that you price it so that your sales impact. Oh, I never changed those. Oh, doggone it. I never changed these. Your sales impact would be minus 40%. So right now we have everything in the store where the sales impact is minus 30%, but minus 40% seems like it works best. And that was what that spreadsheet was. So it's not take market and go market plus 40. It's change this price until you get to minus 40% sales impact. And that seems to be a sweet spot. I do believe. So, and Kylie Blythe, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Take care of yourself. I hope we see you again very, very soon. So yeah, now I got to go back and change all these to minus 40, which is no problem. So now I can go back into all my pictures, change all these back. So where the heck did I start with this? Why do I have so many products in here? Why did I do this when I had so many products? Why didn't I do this experiment way earlier? Oh, gosh. Okay, here we go. So this was, what was that again? Because 65.50. Okay. And then let's move forward. I'll keep the phone on my desk, and then I can do this like this. Swipe, 48. And then I do have to change these because I did not touch these. So this is going to be 510, 505. Yeah, please hold while I scroll through my photos. That was all that. Oh, and these are different. So 440, 437.50. Okay. And then these are going to be 375, 377.50. So, and Wallace I, how you doing? Bruce Irving, how you doing? Great to see ya. Okay. Back to scrolling, 24.75. So minus 40, and I'm never going to do this again. We're never going to touch prices again after this. This is going to be the last time I do this. Okay, 125. And then here, 850. I'm glad I took the pictures. 1250. And all these. Such compelling content. 1550. No, I promise you, I'm never touching the prices again. Even this is killing me. Even I'm in pain by this. I can only imagine how all of you are doing with this. Like, oh my God, he's changing the prices again. Ah! This is pain. 11. Okay. The only thing that's a saving grace is, again, the fact that I took pictures of all this, so it's going a lot faster this way. 1350. And 4 1/4. That's right, because these things can't change that much. Okay. So your brain doing I know. All right, I think I did everything there. These, did I actually have these? I did. So 272.50. It feels like if you take the price and if you like move the decimal point 1 over to the left, that's where the price should then be. Oh no, 327.50. Oh, those are completely gone. All right, I'll have to worry about those later. Like I can go here and go 308, and that gets me close. So those other watches were I've got the price on it, but I ran out of them, so I got to buy more. So 208. Oh, and I have none of those cellos as well. That's a problem. So I could get some more of them. I'll have to get the prices on those set again. I'm out of those cases. Yeah, we ran out of so much stuff with this. 92. 375. Out of those guitars. 372.50. And then these I don't have the price on, but it should be like 240, 242. Same thing here. This should be like 21.75. So we should be able to go 239 and a quarter. Okay. And then these are 478. We're almost done, I promise. I promise. 470. 40. That's good. All these guys, 240 here. And then we've got 208. And one last one to go. 470. Ah! All right. There it is. There it is. We're done. Do customers buy the cheaper items more often than they buy the higher priced items? I don't think there's any way of knowing that for sure. Because you don't get to see an individual item sales report at the end of every day. It'd be nice if you could see that, but there's no way really of knowing on that one. I do believe. They're very, very small ukuleles. No doubt about it. Modicum Exploratorum, how are you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. And S Junkie, have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself. We will see you again very, very soon. Arcade, you consider my streams along with Austin's in Kansas to be research for when I buy this game. Oh, well, cool. Thank you so much for that. And if at any point in time my stream causes you to buy a game, then my apologies to your wallet. So I definitely apologize for that. And now we can get the checkouts. I got to get the place all stocked up first, because right now I don't have nearly enough stock. So once we get the place stocked up, we'll get more self-checkouts. But right now we're just hurting because we don't have enough stock in here at all. So we got to take care of that. Day 43. Welcome to Product Pricing Simulator 2026. It's pain. The pain is over. We can get back to having the store as it is. Store is open for your convenience. Oh, man. Hi, Nara. How you doing? Great to see you. Okay. No more fiddling with prices. That is done. It is now time to get everything back here somewhat organized in some way, shape, or form that makes a modicum of sense. Not too much, though, but at least a little. Okay. And I love the fact that they give you that much grace on these things. Driving this isn't actually all that bad. I expected this to be a lot harder to drive, but it seems like it drives pretty well. It's good that you can actually drive through all the products, because if you actually had collisions in this game, that would be awful. So the fact that there are no collisions is the thing that really saves this. Meh thing with Rusty 2026 Let's Learn percentages. Oh, shoot. I picked up the wrong pallet. That's not the pallet I wanted. I wanted that one. Oh, I set that down. Let's pick that back up. Up we go. Nope. can't do that. Up a little more. Okay. Cool. Cool. I think that's all of the bakery. That is all the bakery. So that's good. Now, let's start taking care of all of my guitars. So let's do that. All right. So there we go. Ones that I have that are empty. So this is all empty. Let's get some of this. So speakers and those, the guitar strings and the bags and the cellos. So some of all that. All right. I'm not even going to attempt to drive those off of the truck using the forklift. I'm not going to do that because that would just be horrible and bad and painful and bad. So we're not going to do that. Can we put the empty pallet in the recycle bin with the forklift? Like these empty pallets? I don't know. I mean, it's just easier to pick them up. So, I mean, if those are the ones you're talking about, I'll say the answer is maybe, but it feels like it's just easier to pick them up with your hands than doing anything with the forklift. So, but maybe that's not what you meant. I'm not quite sure. Okay. Now, I feel like I want some pallets over here on this wall. And maybe a set somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I feel like I want some pallets over there. I think. So, and Karina, welcome back to the Rusty Champaign Club. Team Silver, I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very nice of you. Much appreciated. Okay, so I'm going to take another pallet rack and I'm going to set it over here. So let's do that. And assistant to the regional manager, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Epic name. I appreciate that very, very much. It would be good if you could get money for the pallets. It feels like such a waste not being able to get any money for them. It seems like you should be able to. Alas, no. Okay, so there's those. Here are these, the speakers. What else do I have that's out there that's part of this stuff? So there were the speakers. I mean, I could get there were the speakers, there were those. I mean, I guess I could put the ukuleles with those. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put the ukuleles there. Assuming I can find my ukuleles. Where are my ukuleles at? You're a ukulele. So we'll, yeah, nope. Put that down. Don't get crazy here. You are a ukulele. So you'll go there. And then I saw another ukulele here. I only know those are ukuleles because they're in much smaller boxes, so I grabbed the wrong pallet again. You're the pallet I want. Okay. All right. So those are done. Are those both that same? Is that, what is that? What ukulele is that? Is that you? That's you. No, it's not. It's not. Sorry, guys. You're just going to have to deal with it. We're busy getting things all reorganized in this place. We'll get it restocked at some point. I don't know when, but at some point we will get it restocked. We're working on it. Just give us some time. All these complaining customers. All right. So I'm missing like one ukulele. Oh, and I can't drive over my pallet jack. Whatever you do, don't leave the forklift with the forks way up in the air. That is bad idea. Don't do that in real life. Don't leave a load on your pallet like dangling in the air and then walk away from your forklift. Do not do that. So, Brother Brent, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Take care of yourself. We will see you again very, very soon. What ukulele is that? Is a like a brownish, like a mahogany ukulele. Where are you in here? You've got to be in here somewhere. There you are. That's what I was looking for. Nope, that's not what I wanted. You're not what I was looking for. You are. Okay. So everything that was part of that one license is now there. So that's good. Okay. So now I've got these three. Are those all the... You can get money back if you get the green bin, but is that for pallets even? I didn't think that was even for pallets. I know that's for furniture, but I didn't think you get money back for pallets. Maybe you can get money back for pallets, and if so, then I guess I'll get some pallets, but I didn't think you can get money back for pallets. Right, so there are 3 different kinds of electronic guitars. You, and you. Those are the 3 kinds of electronic guitars. Okay. So it's broken. Okay. Well, we'll try this. Let's give it a whirl. Let's see if this is going to work. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Let's get a recycle bin. Try it out. Only way to find out is to give it a whirl. So let's do that. Because if we can get money back for every pallet, then I'll get money back for every pallet. Because every little bit helps. Every little bit is good. And this is going to be for all of my electric guitars. I'm going to basically have one shelf for each electric guitar. That is the plan there. So if I take this and set it up, like right here, and then if I take this pallet that had this and throw it in there, am I going to get some money for it? I couldn't tell because as soon as I did that, I'll have to do it at the end of the day. I should have waited until the end of the day before I did that. I do not have a green bin. If I have a green bin, I didn't order it. No, I don't. I don't have a green bin. That's the first time I got a recycling bin. So no, I do not have any more recycling bins. Okay, so I need to order... let's fill this up then. So 1 of you, 2 of you, and 2 of you. And then, oh, but if I do that, it's going to purchase the products and, oh, new customers will come at night. Will it, is it going to advance me? It won't, because we still have customers in the store. Cool. I know I made money, but the thing is that I made a sale as soon as I made that money, because I heard the little coin noise in my head. So 2 things happened simultaneously. It may have been that one of the things that happened was that I made money from selling the pallet, but I also had a sale that occurred simultaneously. Now, is there anybody else in the store? We do still have a bunch of people in the store. Now, no, I'm not making any money from selling the pallets because as soon as I threw that one in there, I looked at my money and my money did not move. So no, you do currently not get any money for selling pallets. Maybe you're supposed to, but right now we're not. That is not currently happening. Oh, did I have that go to dock 1? I had that go to dock 1. Ah, I should have had that go to dock 2. So, do I hear voices in my head? RKO from out of nowhere. It shows you on the bottom right if you make money on something. Oh, you do? It shows you on the bottom right if you make money? I never noticed that. Huh. Interesting. I didn't think it did that. Apparently it does. Okay, so you... Well, let's just take all these out. All right, this is the bottom shelf. So you are that. And then, again, I'm just going to take all these out manually because if I try and do this with a forklift, it's going to be a massive problem. So we're not even going to try that. These might be the same. Are these the same? Those are the same. Okay, cool. And then these are also the same. All right. Send you away. Off you go. Yeah, driving this forklift is really not as bad. I remember Riley saying that she was having a real hard time with driving this forklift. I have not found this to be all that bad. The getting used to the control and the shift is a little bit wonky, but aside from that, it's not bad. I mean, again, especially given the amount of freedom that they give you to get everything put on the shelves. That's kind of nice. Okay. Up we go. Okay. And then there. It'd be nice if you could hire somebody to do all this work for you. That would be kind of good. Regrettably, no. So, yeah, it's I guess for me, just because I've done so many things where I'm so used to WASD at this point because I've been doing so many things that use those controls that I guess it's not as big of a thing for me to deal with. But I could definitely see where for some people that would be a challenge. I can totally understand that. For sure. All right, we're getting a little bit closer on things. Tug Nukem, I don't know if I said hi to you. I may have, and I already forgot because brain is scattered. And Ogbone, how you doing? Great to see you. This game is fun. It's getting everything organized gets to be a bit of a challenge, but once you get it all organized, it's very fun. I definitely enjoy it. No doubt about it. But it's just been trying to get everything organized that's been the trouble. So it is nice that it reorients the palette. I do like that. Okay, let's keep on getting more stuff. So that is all of my regular guitars. I need one for all of my acoustic guitars. So I got to get my acoustic guitars into a spot here. And then I've got extra speakers that I've got to just like sell at some point. Where did I put those? Those are over here. So I can just sit there for now. Okay, so another rack. It's very relaxing. There's something about getting everything set up the way that you want it to be that is kind of cool. My primary concern always as someone who's like doing this for people to watch is it compelling? Or is it the equivalent of watching paint dry? And for different people, that will be a different answer. All right, now I think I need to order all these from here. So let's take a look. So I've got how many different kinds of acoustic guitars do we have? Is it only 3? I think it's only 3. And we got so much money. Just tons and tons of money. So this music, I've never heard this music in any other game. I think that this music is unique to them. Because if it's in a game, I cannot, I don't know where it's from. I'm not aware of it. And do the restockers grab the merchandise from the racks? They do. They will do that. So even if it's a rack that's in the air, they will still grab it. Or at least I hope they will. I know that they grab stuff from the racks. I hope it's not just from the main level. I think it's from all the levels. I'm pretty sure it's from all the levels. So yeah, they'll come in here and they'll grab these right now. Here they come to save the day and grab all those. Yeah, and then for whatever reason, she walked around to the backside of the rack because she could. And then, yeah, we'll get these all out here. This was not from Speakeasy Sim. It definitely was not Speakeasy. That much I can say. I remember the music from Speakeasy, and this music is not that. This music is... for one, it's on a much shorter loop, and this is the only track, and it's not copyrighted. So yeah, it's definitely not Speakeasy. I can say that one for sure. Okay, so I can get rid of more of you, so you can go away. You can go away. You can go away. You can't go away yet. You can go away because I ordered you. You can go away because I ordered you. You guys can... You can go away because I ordered you. So you're all gone. They use their psychic powers to get them down from the top shelf. It's telekinesis. Just like that. That's how they get everything down. All right, let's get another day going because I can't make money if we don't actually have the store open. So I can keep on doing stuff while they've got the store going on. So let's do that. We'll eventually get this place all taken care of. Day 44. I think it's getting better. I don't know for sure. I'm getting a little bit slap happy, but I think it's getting better. I hope it's getting better. Store's open for your convenience. All right. Here we go. And the cellos. I can now reprice my cellos. So 705 should work. Yep. These I already had priced. Oh, those cases I still need to price. These I think are all priced. Or no, these are not. These are not priced. These should be like $375. Okay. The warehouse staff are getting reworked in the roadmap. Hopefully, I mean, yeah, hopefully they'll get even better than they are. I mean, they're doing their best that they can right now, but hopefully they'll be even better than they were before. And Namiam, how you doing? Great to see you. We've been working on a repricing as we go. I think that everything that we have in the store, we've now repriced. But there are still some things that we need to buy that we have not yet repriced. I need to get this thing out of the way. This thing is now officially all up in my way, and I don't want it there. Because it is causing me fits. So let's get that out of there. For the moment, at least. Okay. And I've got one more of these around here somewhere. Where did I set my other guitars? Are they already gone? Oh, no, they're here. Okay, so these are here. Okay. Whoa. All right, so there's those. Just ask Rusty's phone about the prices. And what am I going to put upstairs? I do not know yet, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure. I have to figure out what I want to do up there. We don't have a whole lot of space up there right now as it is. But when we get to the point where we do have more space, I've got to figure out what I want to put up there. Right now, it's just a very, very scary nook that we have there. And not much else. All right. Where are those other guitars I have? Or did I already sell out of all of them? Are they already all gone? Oh, no, they're here. That's where they are. That's where I got them. I should be shut down by OSHA. Don't tell Dale Sutton. Whatever you do, don't tell Dale. He's our local OSHA guy. So don't let him know I'm driving this thing like this. Okay. So we have all of the electric guitars. We have all of the acoustic guitars. We have all the ukuleles and stuff there. We got all the bakery. So now I need all of the electronics here. So electronics. What am I missing? Electronics. So there's my radios. Right here. And what do I have here? I've got to see. Assistant to the regional manager, thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. That's very, very nice of you. There are so many things that you could use your Prime subscription on, and you choose to use it on this idiocy. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Very, very nice of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So what do I have here? Again, let's see. I've got the microphones. I've got the radios. I've got the keyboards. So I need the Mises. And I need the, what else do I need out there? The USB cords, which I don't have any of those. I actually ran out of those, believe it or not. So I need to get those. John Swigert, thank you so much for going and doing a thing. And because John went and did a thing, Big Baby is a member of, or a returning member to, the Rusty Champaign Club. Because John Swigert went and did a thing. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And Maddie DK, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. And a very happy Wednesday to you.
I hope these were baked today.
Did I order those? I did not. Okay. So there's that. All right, that can go away now. I'm slowly getting to the point where I can see the floor. We're almost there. I've still got to get the cellos. I still do not have those. In the meantime, I can put the Mises away. So I drive this thing like an absolute maroon. All right, that's done. All right, I'm going to try something dumb. I'm going to try driving. I'm going to behead my restocker with the forks on my forklift. I'm going to try hopping onto the truck with the forklift. That actually worked better than I thought it would. I did not expect that to be that simple. I expected that to be much worse than it was. But amazingly enough, that was not that bad. Okay. So that is all of my original electronics. So then over here, I've got cases. So what do I still have out here then? I've got cases. So I've got guitar cases. I've got the cello cases. I've got those cases. And then I've got the cellos, and then I've got the drums. So all that can go together. So I must be out of these drums. I'm certainly out of these cellos. I'm going to get 2 of those. Those I've got in the back. These I'm out of. And these I'm out of. Okay. We may just have it, and then I've still got to do like all the watches and stuff. But we're almost there. Almost. Huh. Well, like I said, I hope you guys have been having fun as I've been sitting here doing nothing but redo the back room of my place. Like I said, I don't know how compelling of a thing it is, but I hope you've been enjoying it. Trying to figure out the inner machinations of my noodle, which is a very, very scary place to be. All right, that one we ordered, so that can go away. And let's just pick any one of these up. Pick you up. Put you right there. Okay. And there you go. So there's it. Now we'll just take the other stuff. I'm gonna try doing this the whole way with the forklift. I'm gonna see if I can make this work. I'm gonna try and make this work. We'll see if we can do this. Maybe we can, maybe we can't, but we're gonna try. Oh, and I think there's something with prices that I've got to do as well. I think there was one with a price change that I've still got to make. I'm pretty sure. You're working on a warehouse management degree, so you're not watching the organizing. This is probably the way that they would tell you not to do it, I'm thinking. Is that a different drum? I think these are different drums. Yeah, these must be different drums, because we were out of the other one. Yeah, those are, the drum on the right is different from the drum on the left. Those are definitely different. And then what else was I going to put there? The other cases. That's what else was going to go there. All right, here we go. Going to drive into the truck. We're still good. Still good driving into the truck with the forklift. Not a problem. So far, so good. Trying to get myself caught on the green recycle bin there. But we're doing okay. These are going to go up here in the air, because again, we can drive through everything, thankfully. And then I've got one more set of cases. Which is going to be these ones on the right. Here. Wow, man. I really expected it to be a lot more difficult to drive in and out of this truck with this forklift. Because trust me, I suck at driving in games. I'm an excellent driver in real life, but in games, I suck. So for that to have gone as smoothly as it did, leads me to believe that it must not be that bad to do. All right, that's gone. We got it. That's gone. We got it. Oh. These they might actually need, so I ordered 2 of them. So I'm going to leave that there in case they needed a spare one. And I'm going to leave that there in case they needed a spare one. Now, was there something with prices? Is there something on a pricing that I'm still messed up on, or do I have it? Oh, these are probably wrong. No, those are right. That's at -40. Those are right. They're at -40. That's -40. Oh, they still don't have those stocked. Why do they still not have those stocked? Interesting. Is it because they're just working on other stuff? These guys are they're busting hump. That's what the trouble is. And hashtag use the middle for spares. Yeah, these guys are busting some serious hump. That's what the problem is. And this needs to go way over here to make it a shorter trip for my restockers. Honestly, I should put it right just here on this side of the door. But I can't do that because that pallet's in the way. Yeah, that should go right there. So that way these guys can just walk right in and just dump the empty boxes right there. That'll put me in level 95 of the naughty corner for making sense again about something. And I'm fine with that. Okay. So spares. I've got to actually order those. And spares. But now I got to figure out where the heck I'm going to put my watches. And my phones. That's the only thing I don't have is the watches and the phones. I think that's all we're missing. So we got to do that. You were already typing. Is it level 95 where the peanut butter piano bar is located? Man, somebody's been watching. Somebody's been paying attention. I didn't realize we put in a piano bar there. It's been a long time since I've been down to level 95. Wow. I can go for a piano bar. Sing us a song. You're the peanut butter man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for some extra crunchy. And you've got us feeling all right. All right, there's all that. And the watches. Can I actually get a whole pallet of all these? Will this work? No, it won't. I won't be able to get a whole pallet of all those. So let's back that off. And there, and... Watch me spend all my money! So much money spent. And I will end the day, but that's fine. Yeah. All right. So we're going to get all this stuff put away. And then I think we'll be good from there. Yeah, I think right now our sales are being hurt just because we're out of so many products. I think that's the thing that killed us. Don't ruin Billy and Joel with peanut butter. We didn't start the Jiffy. I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm just going to stop that one right there because I have no idea where I was going with that one. I just don't know. So we're just going to leave that one alone. I need one more pallet rack. Let's get one more pallet rack. Are you a pallet rack by chance? No, you're a checkout desk. Oh, I can sell the checkout desk. That's right. I don't need this anymore. Away with you! $250 for that. Okay. So, pallet rack. That's what I was doing. Gotta get a pallet rack. Put some pallets on the rack. Do some things. Do some things. Do even more. I only want one, not three. Get me one. Don't need three. Just get me one here, please. There we go. We didn't start the Jiffy. Much too kind. Much too kind. Okay. I meant to say we didn't start the Skippy, and I said the wrong thing. All right, let's take all this out of here because I had the pallet rack also come to dock 1 because I'm an idiot. Instead of dock 2, it's like I don't even remember that I have a dock 2. Everything always gets sent to dock 1. All the time. And of course I put these pallets exactly where I want my pallet rack to go. Of course I do. It's fine. So, no, you no longer need the checkout to hire people anymore. They got rid of that. And that's why, Eric, that's why I meant to say Skippy instead of Jif. Saying Jiffy was wrong because Jiffy is a they do cornbread and muffins and stuff like that. So that is the completely wrong thing. There. Absolutely wrong. Okay. Let's drop that. One of you. Will that actually fit there? It will. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. And I think that's everything. I think we're good. So you there. And I got to reprice the, I have to reprice those watches on the end because I did not reprice those. Which I think someone may have mentioned. So they have good cornbread. They really do. I like their cornbread. All right, forklift time. For my remaining things, just drive over my cellos. It's fine. It's fine. I think that this is one of the things I need. Yeah, this is the watches. Okay. All right. And then I've got the other stuff here, my smartphones and tablets. All right. No cornbread in Australia. Oh, man, that's a bummer. That is unfortunate. I mean, you could probably find a recipe and make your own cornbread and have your very own Australian cornbread. It's very tasty, and it's not hard to make. I don't think there's too much involved in making cornbread. Like if you were to do like do-it-yourself cornbread, I don't think it takes like any kind of crazy ingredients to make it. Done. Done, done, done. I could use a rack for spare stock. That would be a potential option too. Right now, I'm just going to kind of leave it here in the middle. So, I've never Teutons. I do not know what Teutons are. I know what croutons are, but not Teutons. So you were probably right. I have not had a Teuton. I've never heard of a Teuton. So, you made homemade cornbread once? Oh yeah, I can get it. Big Baby can't come to Australia. That's it. No cornbread. Oh, done. So 225. 226. 227.50. They'll let me get away with 227.50. All right. So I'm just going to go through real quick, make sure these all say minus 40. I think everything here now says minus 40. I think we're good. I think we got all of it. Minus 40. Minus 40. Minus 40, etc., etc. No, that's minus 30. Oh, I didn't change these. 125. Okay. Had not changed those. That's right. There. So on, so on, and so on. Yeah, these are all right. I know I changed all that. Because we had all those before. Watches are all there. Yep. And this stuff is all there. Yep. Good there. That's all good. And the bakery, I know I did all the bakery. The 40% is pretty close. Pretty close, based on some very small anecdotal evidence. Let me bring up my spreadsheet again. So on some very, very small anecdotal evidence in very, very small sample sizes, this is what we have found. So we ran 3 days in the store today. And in the 3 days that we ran where we had the prices at minus 50%, so again, saying that it's minus 50%, so minus 50% sales impact, not 50% of market, not market plus 50. So where it says sales impact minus 50%, we ran 3 days. We had about that many customers, and that's based off of the number of cash registers we have. So that has nothing to do with where we have the prices set. It's all based off of the number of cash registers we had. So we had that many people that found those things to be too expensive. And as a result, they didn't buy as much. They were still satisfied, but they didn't buy as much. So we didn't make as much money. And then we changed it to minus 40%, and we still had about the same number that were satisfied, but a lot more people bought a lot more stuff. And because they bought a lot more stuff, we made more money. We went through a lot more product, but we made a lot more money in the process of doing it. So we made about another $10,000. And again, that's 1 day. That is a 1 day sample size, which is ridiculous, I know. But that's what we found when we looked at it for 1 day. Now, you can probably go somewhere closer to 35% and maybe get even a little bit better. But at 40%, that's where we found we were pretty good. And again, you can tinker and tweak and probably find a percentage that is just like the mwah. But I think that 40% is pretty close. And again, when I say 40%, the important thing again is where here, sales impact minus 40%. That's what we're talking about when we say that. Not market price plus 40%, where it says sales impact minus 40%. That's what we're talking about. Because it's very confusing the way that they talk about these things in this game. Hashtag spreadsheet love. So, okay, I want to check one more thing here. So, 1 second while I check one more thing here as we prepare to do the outro. So I want to take a peek at something here. Okay. Checking something there. Okay. Cool. All right. So yeah, checked what I want to check. Oh, wow. Phew. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. but we've got a good looking storage area now. That looks a lot better. We got a pretty good idea where we want our prices to be, so that makes me feel a lot better. I like both of those. Those are both good. So I'm very happy that all worked. Should rename the untitled spreadsheet to entitled spreadsheet. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, wow. Good times. Good times. Good times. So next live stream will be on Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be doing something different because it will be multiplayer madness on Friday. Got to see exactly what we're going to be doing. But yeah, we'll be getting back to our multiplayer madness that we have not been at for a bit. So game to be determined, but that is what we will be doing on Friday. Some multiplayer fun. And we will have some episodes tomorrow and Friday for your viewing pleasure. Got even more new stuff to be showing off. So we'll have some new stuff in there. We'll probably sprinkle in some of the ones that we've been playing as well, just to keep those playlists going. And then, yeah, Friday we'll come back and do some multiplayer stuff. So that's what we got. As always, my eternal gratitude to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better, and they will never be the Shield crew. They will always be the wrench crew. No better than Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, and Lady Fluffy Dragon. The trio of triumph, the trifecta of tremendousness. They are the bestest of them all. No doubt about it. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all the laughs, for all of your generosity, and for putting up with me while I was in focus mode for what felt like half of the stream. Thank you so much for that. I love all you guys. We're going to come back on Friday and have all the fun all the time, because that is what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you were catching this one later, and if you like this stream, I love it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champaign, and if you've been having fun watching me screw up my outro, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. Fancy button. It would definitely mean a lot to me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious, we have an organized stockroom silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.